Hey Farcaster, we are doing it. We're creating TipCast. I think it will be a fun experiment, and I think it will also be fun for me to kind of share some of the decision making, things like that here on Pixel Pool as well as on Farcaster. So I'm planning to kind of share more about that, and hopefully, it'll be fun to kind of see your guys' responses and discussions to it as I kind of share what I'm building and how this is going. So yeah, I think, this idea has been talked about a little bit before on Farcaster, the idea of like micro tipping, things like that. And I just think it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be an interesting way to kind of experiment with this idea, kind of give to other people, make it kind of about generosity and stuff like that. So I kind of like the idea. And yeah, so in this video, I kind of want to just share kind of the plan, what we're trying to do here, creating TipCast, what the first version is going to look like. I think it's going to take about a week, and I am going to ETH Denver, so I won't get it done this week, but hopefully the next week I'll have kind of this V1 out there that we can start playing around with, which would be cool. And then, I have some stuff later. Like I think there's lots of different ideas of ways to make it better and add things in the future, but we'll just kind of see how it goes. So basically the idea is to have a profile page for each Farcaster. So they have like a page where you can see like their bio and just an easy spot to be able to tip them. And so, there's going to be a contract that's handling the tipping, and I still need to figure out like what chain do we want it to be on. I'm guessing like a layer 2 makes the most sense for just the cheapest amount of gas. Also what token, is it ETH, USDC, or maybe like Matic if we're on Polygon, something like that I think makes sense, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think about that. And then the main page would be just like a way to search for casters, so you can just find one to tip. And then also I think it'd be cool to have like a tipping feed on Farcaster where you can see like who's tipping who. And so that's kind of what I'm thinking the first version would be, and be kind of interesting. I think eventually, even just having a little bot where you could just reply like TipCast to someone and it would just reply with their profile links. You can just easily click it and then tip them. I think that might be like the first version of what it kind of looks like. But yeah, we can make it better. And so later what I'm thinking is an actual bot for replying where you can reply like TipCast $1 and it just does it. Like you don't have to do anything else. And so to set that up, we'd have to have some kind of like gasless transactions, where you'd have some account on TipCast where you've put in some money and TipCast would just move that around behind the scenes. And so that's kind of the idea I think later that makes the most sense, with kind of trying to have like micro transactions of some sort. I think having like a generosity board, like almost like a leaderboard would be pretty cool of like, who's been given the most tips, also who's giving the most tips. So I think that's also kind of a later thing too. But yeah, this is kind of the overall like original plan / ideas for TipCast. So yeah, curious what you guys think. Reply down below in the video or on Farcaster, and it'd be interesting to see kind of what you guys think. And I'll keep plugging away on this. So see you on Farcaster.